The Blitz promo has gotten off to a terrible start, and who knows if it's actually going to turn around, but we do have a very good offer that just went live. I'm going to open it up on my main account and go over all of the other upgrades we've been making throughout the Blitz promo. Let's get on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got episode number 34 of my Wallet Warrior series here on YouTube, where I build the very best possible team in MUT 26 for me from day one all the way through the end of the year. You can follow my progress 34 episodes deep, and down below in the description of this video and every other episode, you're going to find a link to the playlist. So if you want to catch up on any of the prior episodes, make sure you go through and check that out. We're at day number 2 of the Blitz promo. It's after 6 p.m., which means we got a brand new offer, and this is easily the best offer that we've seen throughout the Blitz promo so far. $25 is going to get you 10 Blitz packs, 5 80+ platinum cards, and then additionally, you have 5 more cards that are either going to be an 80+ platinum or an 85, and it gets even better than that. Like, that alone, without even looking at the odds, is a really good deal. But if you go down to the actual odds here, you have a 50% chance at the 85 on the 80+ or 85, and 85's quick sell for a lot of coins, like over 200,000. So for $25, and I didn't even mention that you also get 2,000 Blitz bolts as a bonus add-on. For $25, this is definitely the best value that we got, and I'm going to open this one up. But before we do that, I have a lot of things to catch up on from the first day and a half of the Blitz promo. It hasn't been really good, and I haven't opened up a ton of pack offers, but we've made some changes to the team. And the night before the Blitz promo officially went live, of course, we had early bird offers. So if you noticed at the top part of the screen in the beginning of the video that I had over 17,000 Blitz bolts and 33 golden bolts, it's because mostly of the early bird offers, I did drop $25 on each of those. The results in those packs weren't really good. I'll show you like my very best pack, which contained 3 different Blitz cards in between the $25 early bird offers, and then I did open up all 20 of the coin packs. Here's kind of the results of what I got as far as Blitz cards go. You can see a couple 91s, 190, a handful of 89s. Again, nothing to get overly excited about. I did end up selling the majority of the Blitz cards that I pulled out of those packs, so I like to show you everything that I do in this series for the most part on how I build the squad, how I make coins, of course, pack opening. So this is what I did with all of the early bird content. And of course, after opening up everything, we had to go back through and list those cards on the auction house, but then also quick sell all of the collectibles that gave me the Blitz bolts. That got us partly to where we're at now with the 17,000 and change. And then I went ahead and quick sold all of the golden bolts. I don't think I'll have enough of these to get through the entire step up offer sequence and all 20 levels, but we're currently sitting at 33 of them right now before we open up any of these additional bundles today. So in the last episode, I was able to reach level 6, the 90,000 points in the Autumn Classic head-to-head event. Since then, EA did change it up, and you now have to win 12 games in a row to fully max it out and get one of the tokens that you can redeem for a free 92 overall card. But I did end up redeeming my token for the 92 overall All Madden Jerry Rice. We rock a Raiders Eagles Steam team over here. He gets Raiders Chem, pretty much a no-brainer. And then to my surprise, I logged in yesterday, day 1 of the Blitz promo, and I think anybody who hit level 6 on that event got an extra token. I'm guessing accidentally, I don't know, I've seen this happen before, but ended up getting another Season 3 Events Champion token, and so I turned around and redeemed that in the All Madden set. Again, you can only redeem it 2 different times, so we maxed this one out, and this time around, we went ahead and selected 10 Hendricks. Again, another card that's going to meet the theme team, 6'7" user. He'll fit great in my 6'1" defensive scheme, and speaking of users and 6'1", I went ahead and picked up 1 more additional Blitz card in Oren Burks, Eagles legend. Got him for about 105k. Feel like I probably could have been a little bit more patient and gotten him a little bit cheaper, but with the Eagles chemistry, he's 6'3". He's going to be a nice addition. A lot of roster turnover. We'll show you the full lineup update at the very end of the episode. I don't have any gameplay for you in today's episode, but what I've basically been doing, I did do one run through on the All Madden head-to-head event. I ended up losing 2 of my last 3 games, and I got stopped at 5 wins, and I'm probably not going to continue with this event. Number 1, because the tokens don't carry over to Season 4, so if I were to earn another token, I mean, the best thing I could redeem it on is a 92 overall All Madden, or sorry, not All Madden, but an Autumn Classic card, because I've already exhausted the token set for the All Madden Champions, as I just showed you. So I think I might stay away from this event, because again, I won 5 out of 7 games, and I walked away with 6,500 coins. Like, this is one of those events where the time spent doesn't feel like it's worth the rewards unless you're going to get 10-0, which I think I can do. I just don't know if I want to waste the time spend time trying to do it. So I actually jumped back into the Autumn Classic event, even though I really hate this one because of the arcade game mode. And I was cruising along, and I just recently lost 3 in a row, got into a rough patch. I'm like playing like the Eagles right now. So I think, though, I'm going to continue to play this event until it goes away, which is December 3rd. By that time, we'll have a brand new rank session to go through and grind, and of course we hit Champion 1 in November, so we have a free 92 on the way in a couple days here. But also, once this expires, I believe the Zero Chill promo is going to be going live, or some type of other event, because all of this stuff does go away on December 3rd. So we'll have a new event, a new session of rank. For now, I'm playing through this event to earn more Turducken tokens, and the goal is to try to get to 40 here, because I've heard that some people are having pretty good success with this pack. 40 tokens is going to give you 6 81 plus cards, and you have a more than normal, I think, a higher than normal chance, wow, I can't speak, to pull like maybe a 92, or even I've seen people pull 93 LTD. So I'm going to probably focus on that game mode over the weekend and the early parts of next week and see if we can make it to 40 tokens, and if we do, then we have this big pack to open up, which hopefully is not going to let us down. Now, I talked about this other offer earlier in the day, and I'm still going to open it up. We're definitely going to open up the Platinum Blitz bundle, but there's also a $15 Blitz mini bundle that I think is really good value, because for the $15, you're getting 1,000 Blitz bolts, the 2 88 plus Blitz players. I don't really expect much from them. I'm really hoping I get either 89s or 90s out of them. I mean, obviously I'd take higher than that, but 90s are going to be cards that you can use to build 93 overall champions, likely for the Zero Chill promo. So they're really far down in price right now, and they actually will have a lot of value, I think, in about a week or so. But also for the $15 and the bonus Blitz bolts and the 288 pluses, you're getting 8 more Blitz packs. And remember, the Blitz packs guarantee you 100 Blitz bolts and 1 golden bolt. So essentially, we're getting 8 more golden bolts here, 1,800 Blitz bolts if you add on the topper. And then if I add the 10 additional packs we get here, plus the 2,000 bonus Blitz bolts in here, we're looking at roughly about $40. I think my math's correct here. For $40, we're looking at, I think, about 4,800 Blitz bolts, plus an additional 18 golden bolts. So that's going to push me over the 20k mark once I go through all of these. And we're going to spend 20k of those Blitz bolts on this Blitz fantasy pack that guarantees us a 92. You only get 1 of 2 choices. I'm really going to hope that Nolan Smith is in this pack, because he's the card that I mostly want to add. But we should have a big jump in currency. So I am going to buy both of these packs here. You're probably not going to see everything being open, because I don't know about you guys, I think it's going to be incredibly boring. I've been playing Madden Ultimate Team for a long time, and there's only so many times that I can get excited about a 91 overall card or a 92 overall card. So I'm going to go through and open up all of these things, and then we're just going to show you the results. Let's just hope that these platinum cards do us really well. So everything's purchased. Let me go through and open it all up. Then we're just going to go to the binder and show you the final results. Also, I had one additional 80 or 85 plus, or 80 plus or 85 platinum pack that I got from the Season 3 Premium Pass. So we actually have 6 of these to open up. Let's hope at least 3, if not 4 of the 6 end up giving us an 85 quick sell. And again, we'll just total it all up and see how it comes out. With the 85 R80 Platinum packs, I had 6 of them, 50% odds, and it was exactly that. I started out with 2 85s. I thought, okay, we might be working here. Then I got 3 80s in a row, and I finished with an 85. So we got exactly 50% as it's advertised. As far as all of the platinum cards go, for the most part, I got the bare minimum in all of the other cards. But in totality, from that $25 offer plus the 1 extra pack that I got from the Field Pass rewards, we made a grand total total of 796,000 coins. Now remember, throughout the duration of the season, I like to save all of my quick sells and then get rid of them basically at the beginning of a brand new season. It's kind of like a MUT savings account. So you can see with all of these quick sells, if we just sort by like the highest quick sell value ones, I'm not even going to go all the way down through the list here. 81s and up, we got almost 1.7 mil just sitting there. So we have a very nice healthy coin stack coming back to us on top of what we already have. As far as all of the other cards that we got out of all of the packs we just opened up, pretty much all duds. I'll see if I can find it in here. I got 191 overall Blitz, Scary Terry McLaurin. Outside of that, nothing good. Now, all of these cards, and if you keep going back, we're sorted by newest right now. All of these cards that I've been pulling, and we have a bunch of additional ones here from all of the coin packs and the early bird offers. This is going to equal a ton of training that we'll have to use during the Zero Chill promo, and if it works like any other Zero Chill promo, there's likely going to be some type of alternate currency, which means hopefully there's going to be a training pack, you know, like a Zero Chill reroll, where I'm going to be able to take all of this training I'll eventually have, open that up, and then quick sell all of those cards to the Zero Chill currency, in turn turning that into presents or champion level cards. So we'll have a lot to work with there. I'm going to eventually go through and quick sell all of these cards, but one additional thing that I want to point out is the number of collector series cards that I have. Most of them are like 80s, low 80s. I got a handful of 84s, 85s in here. But remember, on Monday, the final drop of collector series for season 3 is going to come out. That also means that the section or the set for all of the retro series cards is going to be live, and I have a handful of them right now, like Trishan McCullum, Ed Too Tall Jones, Tyler Linderbaum. So we have not all of them, but a good portion of them. I'm going to try to figure out via the item sets the best way to build all of these cards into at least 1 or 2 champions. I don't think we'll be able to get maybe even close to 2, maybe 1, but I'll figure out a way here, because on Monday, I need to have all of the Collector Series, Retro Series cards from Season 3, and then we'll have to pick up the final 2 that come out that day so we can trade those in for the B&D set. So before I leave the binder and jump back to the store, let's go ahead and quick sell everything that we have for Blitz Bolts. Remember, we got 100 Blitz Bolts for every Blitz pack that we opened up. Plus, there's a 1,000 and 2,000 topper quick sell in here from the 2 different packs that I bought. So there's 4.8K, pushing us above 20K, which we wanted to get to. And then as far as the golden bolts go, quick selling all of these is going to give us another 18, bringing our grand total up to 51. With the 51 golden bolts that I have, if you do the math, that will allow me to get through steps 1 through 5. And if I do open these up, I mean, eventually I will, we'll have more Blitz bolts to work with. We get a bunch of Blitz packs, basically. We actually get more golden bolts by spending golden bolts here. But we are 1/4 of the way, if you will, 25% of the way getting through this entire step offer. It's just simply not going to happen. I'm not spending that much money. The content drops have not been that good, so I just don't see any situation where we'll be able to get through all of this, unfortunately. I didn't really think we would at the end of the day, because I'm just not spending that much money on the game. But because we're over that 20K threshold, let's go ahead and open up the 92 overall Blitz Fantasy Pack. You can open this up to 6 times, and I'm hoping to get another set of 20K eventually and potentially spend it on this pack. But number one, we need Nolan Smith to be one of the 2 cards in this pack. So let's go ahead and find out the results here. You can see the animation for the first pack. I'm going to breeze through the second one. We get Devin Hester and we get Night Train Lane. 2 cards that I didn't really want. I'm going to go Night Train. And I think the move here is to sell this card for a coin and then potentially just use the coin. I mean, I have enough to buy him right now, but let's use the coin, and we got to factor in the 10% tax. We're going to use the coin to go out and buy Nolan Smith after we sell Night Train Lane. So I currently have him up for 800,000 coins, cheapest up there right now. Feel like that's a little bit more than he should go for, but maybe somebody bites and goes ahead and drops the coin on him. In the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and buy Nolan Smith. Because that platinum offer just went out, that means a lot of people have coins to spend, and typically that actually makes cards on the auction house start to shoot up in price. So you might be able to find some value in selling cards right now. I'm not saying go out and sell your team, but if we can get 800K for Night Train, I'm going to pay 775 for Nolan Smith here. Again, we got to eat the 10% tax. but it's almost going to be a wash in this situation. And now we got a brand new left edge that's part of our theme team, so it's going to make him that much better. And there we go. He did end up selling for 720K, or we got 720 back after the 10% tax. So we now have Nolan Smith. We're back over 10 million coins. I'm going to go ahead and rearrange the lineup, and we will end the video by showing you the full lineup update after all of the changes we made in this video. So here is the squad. Before we break down the offense, just want to go over the chemistries real quick. Nothing's really changed. Tier 4 Eagles and Raiders, so we get the +1 speed among other attributes on all of those theme team cards. And we're still sitting at Tier 5, almost Tier 6 on the Autumn Classic promo cards. So we get those guys with the +1 speed, and we're almost maxing out every single possible boost that they can get. Now, as far as the offense goes, we currently have Baker Mayfield at quarterback. Jonathan Taylor is going to be our starting running back. In the wide receiver trio is Jerry Rice, Dante Thornton Jr., and Irving Fryer. We did have Macklin as one of our top 3 receivers, but with the addition of Jerry Rice, J Mac gets now pushed back to wide receiver 4. This is a B&D card because I completed the set for the 93 LTD and ended up selling him. So we now have the 92 B&D in our possession, and he gets ×2 Eagles Chem, so that card will probably stay in the lineup for a while, even at wide receiver 4 or 5. Offensive line remains unchanged. We'll probably have to address the right guard position eventually, and I'm basically at level 48, which is going to give me a nice strategy item fantasy pack to open up in the next episode, but we're also not too far for maxing the field pass, which will definitely get done before it expires, so we can get that final 92 overall upgrade token and fully upgrade Creed Humphrey. Outside of that, I'm cool with the offensive line. Damian Lewis, by the way, he's going to have pass protector as his ability that's on here. It's a pretty good ability to stop some of the meta defense that people are running with double or nothing on their defensive line, and that's exactly what I do. My interior linemen and Jalen Carter and Leroy Glover, both with double or nothing here. Carter also, I believe, gets like buy one, get one for 1 AP. I don't know if it's making a huge difference, but right now I have it equipped. So the D-line is now Glover and Carter in the inside, with Will Anderson, who I put a secondary position on, over on the right edge, and Nolan Smith Jr. is now our starting left edge. For those of you that are unaware, I run 6-1 a lot on defense, which has 3 linebackers on the field pretty much all the time there. So Jahad Campbell, Oren Burks, and now Ted Hendricks are the 3 starting linebackers. I haven't applied any of the overdrive boosts to any of these cards that are eligible, by the way, but we still have Ted Hendricks up to 92 speed, Nolan Smith Jr. is at 91 speed, Oren Burks 89, Jahad at 88, 6'3", 6'3", and 6'7", so some really good height there. On the back end, we have Jesse Bates and Jamal Adams, and because I'm in 6'1" for the most part, we really only have Patrick Surtain and Darian Porter out there on the field. If I ever run a dime coverage, then Zion McCullum and Cooper DeJean will be out there. One of the cards I haven't added yet, and I was looking to do so, but Autumn Classic 89s are back up to like 130, 140 each right now. Eventually, I do want to add Charles Woodson. I mainly wanted to get him because he would get +3 speed, similar to Patrick Surtain here, and end up being faster than Darian Porter, but that boost goes away, I think, on December 3rd, so at this point, I'm almost thinking it might just be too late to go out and do it. I'll make that decision. You'll see that in the next episode if I add him or not, but for now, there is the full updated team, and I will continue to jump back into the Autumn Classic head-to-head event, try to earn those Turducken tokens, hopefully get to that magic number of 40, and this is the team that I'll be rocking with. Pretty good standing with all of the currency. We still have 51 of the golden bolts to use. We'll continue to add the blitz bolts. I still have to grind through the field pass and all of the solo challenges too, so we'll add that stuff there, and we're still sitting above 10 million coins. We'll see what other pack offers we get tomorrow, Sunday, and rolling into Monday as the blitz promo comes to an end. But for now, that's what we've done. Thank you guys for tuning into another one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.